Deep in the darkest parts of the ocean, where no light has ever existed, lives a creature that looks like it came straight out of a nightmare. Glowing eyes, blood-red skin, and a black cloak drifting through the abyss. They call it the vampire squid. But the scariest part is that everything you think you know about it is wrong. Far beneath the surface of the ocean, in depths where sunlight has never touched, there exists a creature with glowing eyes, dark red skin, and arms connected by a ghostly black cloak. Early explorers believed it came straight from the underworld, and they named it Vampyroteuthis infernalis, the vampire squid from hell. But despite its frightening appearance, the vampire squid is nothing like a vampire. It doesn't hunt, it doesn't drink blood, it doesn't kill. In reality, it is one of the gentlest, most misunderstood creatures in the ocean. To understand why it looks the way it does, we need to travel down into the oxygen minimum zone, a shadowy layer of the deep sea between 600 and 900 meters. This is a region so hostile that almost no animal can survive there. The pressure is crushing, the temperature is near freezing, and the oxygen level is so low that most marine life would suffocate almost instantly. Yet this is exactly where the vampire squid thrives. Its body is perfectly adapted for this world of darkness. Its tissues are soft and gelatinous, allowing it to withstand intense pressure. Its metabolism is incredibly slow, enabling it to survive with only a small fraction of the oxygen that surface animals need. And its blood contains a unique protein that binds oxygen efficiently even in near-dead conditions. In many ways, this creature is a biological masterpiece, shaped by millions of years of evolution in one of the harshest environments on Earth. What makes the vampire squid so visually terrifying is, ironically, part of its survival strategy. When you imagine it drifting through the water, picture a floating black cloak with 8 arms connected by a thin membrane. The tips of its arms are lined with fleshy spikes that look like thorns. Its eyes glow blue or red, depending on how light refracts through them. And when threatened, it can produce bright flashes of bioluminescent light that shimmer and sparkle in the darkness, like a supernatural flare. These traits once convinced scientists that it was a predator, a hunter, lurking in the abyss. But the truth is that these frightening features are all illusions of defense, not attack. One of its primary defensive moves is the pineapple posture. When danger approaches, the vampire squid turns its arms inside out, wraps them over its body, and exposes its spiky-looking underside. The spikes aren't sharp, they are soft. But to a predator, they create the appearance of something far more threatening than it really is. In complete darkness, illusion can be the difference between life and death. And the vampire squid is a master of illusion. Unlike other cephalopods, the vampire squid does not produce ink. Ink is useless in a place where no light exists. Instead, it ejects clouds of glowing bioluminescent particles, a glittering dust that confuses predators and allows the squid to slip quietly back into the darkness. This elegant escape mechanism is far more effective in the deep sea's midnight zone, where every flash of light becomes a powerful distraction. But the greatest surprise of all is its diet. For decades, scientists assumed that a creature with such a frightening appearance must be a hunter. They imagined it chasing prey through the darkness. But in 2012, research revealed something completely unexpected. The vampire squid does not hunt at all. It survives on marine snow, the gentle rain of organic debris that sinks from the upper layers of the ocean. This includes flakes of dead plankton, bits of decaying animals, fecal pellets, and tiny fragments of biological matter. The vampire squid extends 2 long, thin filaments into the water to catch these particles. It then rolls them into a soft, nutritious ball and eats them. For a creature named after a vampire, it lives on one of the most peaceful diets imaginable. The vampire squid is also considered a living fossil. Its lineage diverged from the ancestors of modern squid and octopuses more than 300 million years ago, long before dinosaurs walked the earth. And because the deep-sea environment has remained stable for millions of years, cold, dark, and constant, the vampire squid has barely changed. It is a window into ancient oceans, a creature frozen in evolutionary time. Every part of its biology tells the same story. It doesn't waste energy. It moves slowly, drifting almost effortlessly through the water. It maintains neutral buoyancy without needing to swim. Its large gills extract precious oxygen from water that is nearly oxygen-free. Its body is flexible enough to endure pressure changes without injury. And its defenses rely on deception, light, and illusion rather than aggression or speed. The vampire squid is not designed to fight or chase. It is designed to survive. In a world where every movement costs energy you don't have, and every mistake leads to death, this gentle creature has evolved the perfect strategy. Stay calm, stay quiet, and stay alive. What may be most fascinating about the vampire squid is what it teaches us about fear. We look at its dark cloak, its glowing eyes, its webbed tentacles, and we assume it is dangerous. We imagine a predator, a monster, a demon of the deep. But this is simply our imagination responding to the unknown. The vampire squid is a reminder that nature often defies our expectations. What looks dangerous may be harmless. What looks monstrous may be gentle. And what appears to be a creature from hell may be one of the most peaceful animals ever discovered. For millions of years, the vampire squid has lived undisturbed in the eternal darkness of the ocean's abyss. It has survived cataclysms, climate shifts, and the extinction of entire species. It has outlived dinosaurs and countless marine predators, and it has done so not through violence, but through stillness, simplicity, and remarkable biological efficiency. In the end, the vampire squid is not a creature of horror. It is a creature of survival, a quiet collector of drifting particles, a living remnant of deep evolutionary history, and a reminder that the ocean still holds mysteries that challenge everything we think we know about life on Earth. Sometimes, the things we fear the most are the things that mean us no harm at all.